you can get these back to me after your first meeting, or I think I put a due date of February 12th, with any changes, if there's changes, if there's a teacher that we missed that's working with the student that we don't know about, that has happened before, we ask you to give us the revised form, and if there's no changes, you can just shoot me an email and say, for this student, everything's great. Because if I don't hear from you and I don't hear back, I'm assuming you either forgot or everything's good and we just don't really know. So, a response. Either way would be good. Let's see here. Okay, so for the payment, all of you who have supervised course before pretty much know the game on this one. You always have to fill out this pay request form. This is what I turn into HR to get you paid. So I have to have you sign it up every time. For those of you that are new, we have a couple more forms that should be in your packet. You'll have to fill out a W-4 and an I-9.
I've never seen that.
Yeah. It's just the way that we have it set up with HR and how we have to do it. So you fill out the I-9, you fill out the W-4, and you give me a copy of, the easiest is a passport, because that counts for both identification. Or you can do the combos.
Just one? Just the passport?
Just a copy of the passport. That's all you'd need. That's all you would need. If you have that, that's the easiest.
And those aren't our requirements.
No, they're not.
That's like Homeland Security type stuff.
And the cooperating teachers have to have 2 IDs along with this, or?
Works the same with our cooperating teachers. Our
Right.
cooperating teachers have to fill out this paperwork as well. If they have not, if they've never cooperated as a teacher with us before, they have to do the W-4 and the I-9 again. Then we keep that in record. HR keeps track of it. After 3 years, we have to get that information from you again.
And do you send that paperwork directly to the
I
cooperating?
Yes, that would be good. So some of you that did supervise or have supervised for us for a while, noticed last semester I was asking you for that information again, and that's why. It's because 3 years.
So be nice to Katie, she doesn't make these things up.
Get your passport, it's the
It's
easiest.
the easiest.
But some people don't have it.
It's a lot of work, but we do talk about maybe approaching it with HR at one point and seeing some alternative, easier reasons. And I think that's part of the reason they do that is because a cooperating teacher may work with us this semester but not work with us again for another 3. What else do you have me talking about, Miss Nancy? Envelopes, there should be some prepaid envelopes in the back. You can use those to send in your assessments or your pay paperwork. If you need more, let me know. I can get plenty of those. I gave you, I think, a couple per student. Letterhead, there's letterhead in your packets in the very back. Those are for writing your letters of recommendations for your student. Oftentimes they'll ask. I gave you 1 per student, but if you wanted more, we have more too. Okay. And you can give those directly to the student.
I gave 2.
What they want to do with them?
Would you cover parking?
Parking, okay, for here? So there's 2 parking spot passes, and probably not yours. I'm more than happy to give them to you. Are you going to drive and drop things off for us?
Absolutely.
I noticed the parking pass still says 2000.
It does still say 2010. They assured me that that's not going to be a problem. So if you have a problem, let me know. But they said they still value them as long as it's the right date.
And where are those?
Those are anything that's not reserved parking, 20-minute,
Or
anything that has.
Can't park in the hourly either, can you?
And the hourly?
Hourly pay.
I haven't figured
No.
out where you can park.
Right, this big parking lot right here, where the fill out them, that's a great place to park. That's
I had a guy
easiest.
last year yelling at me because I've gotten his parking.
And the big parking lot over there? There might be a couple towards the front that are reserved. So you might have gotten one of those. And yeah, people get cranky about the parking around here. So, yeah, be careful. Yeah. So let me know if you guys are missing anything, if you're not seeing that something's wrong, we fill out a million of those data verification forms. There's always bound to be, wait, this isn't the right school. So just let me know and I'll make
Okay,
it.
there's 3.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, will you see that Ann and I get a name tag?
Yes, John just reminded me, we are gonna get name tags. I don't see anybody that has one on right now.
I do.
But
That,
yes, that we'll order up and send to you.
they take a while to get.
No, it's not gonna be.
How long did they take, Diane?
We didn't get him till,
Couple months.
yeah.
After,
Last year,
It was a long time before.
Yeah, it was after midterm.
yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah.
well, we'll try to speed that up a little bit. I've never ordered them before, but
We'll
maybe
buy
I
our
can
own
figure out how to do it quicker for you. So, not anything else with paperwork, that's good there, the website, I don't know what you want to show us. Oh, it's all one person, it didn't go for one person. There's also mileage forms in there, so keep track of your mileage, because that's another little bit of money we can give you for all of your efforts.
Have you got you and your counterpart over there, we're doing this, it's very informative, and I feel like I'm on the same page.
One other question I have. It did say in the handbook that the students were to turn in possibly 2 videos.
Yeah.
So,
I might need to look at the way that's worded.
yeah,
Working
because
on that this weekend.
neither one of mine, they worked hard to get one in.
Oh, they have to have.
They have to have it for their portfolio.
They have to have 2 videos. So you might need to keep impressing that. And it should say on their rubric for their 16 artifacts, but we did catch one that somehow didn't have 2 videos on there.
Maybe that was.
That could be it, but there's supposed to be 2 videos and 2
Thank you.
volunteer experiences, and that's how it adds up to 16.
And they don't turn the videos in any longer, but they
No.
do turn their critiques in.
Yeah.
That's what goes in.
Yeah. Hey, I just wanted to show you a couple things, and if anybody wants to stay, Katie can show us how to access the website. But I wanted to show you that my card is up here if you need my contact information.
Oh, yeah, I do need
I
that.
wanted to show you, I did run off copies about the thing that might be clear as mud about grading.
You won't see that
That
on
if you
forms
want to
yet.
take this home and look at it. But I am working on this over the weekend, I think, because we're going to try to get those handbooks out. So maybe we go with clear as mud this time. I don't know. I certainly did try to make it work. I also put this here, if some of you wanted. Carolyn Lang and I worked together. One time we had the same thing, like an introductory letter. This is really nice to bring to your first introductory meeting that says a little bit about you, what you like about teaching, how things are going to go down, that type of thing. So you're welcome to take either one of those for you. Anything else for the good of the order?
I really appreciated having the names of the supervisors.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You know,
The
for us.
roster of us.
With the numbers?
Yes.
So I'll have to update it because we
Yes.
have new
Yeah,
people,
that's
so,
right.
okay.
That sounds
I
good.
just kept my, I downloaded mine from when you sent it out last year, and I just, I had it right here in my folder.
Yeah, I see one in my folder.
I only got one, student response from last semester. Did they not all do them, or?
Well, that's a good question, because the ones that you got today
Yes.
were the ones that were done on SurveyMonkey electronically that they did here.
Oh.
So that's a
But
big
then
one.
There's
See, that
also
final
more of
seminar, they're
these,
supposed to come to, but they can also do it
for some
back
of you
where
who like different
They're
forms
supposed to
more
fill
than
out the